Hello and welcome to the 21st of September in the year of the 2025. Let's see, let's see. Yes, this is the circus. Welcome. Please take a seat underneath the tent. Let me finish all the tech checks because I am but a simple streamer. And let's see. Oh, good. Let me check chat. Hey, Freya. Oh, Mike, stop that. All right. Did I do it? Let's see. All right. Chat works, maybe. Oh, Rumble. What's up with the. I don't like when YouTube shows up first, Rumble chat. What's going on with you? But can I chat in chat? Oh, we're going to have one of these days. Today is brilliant. Everything's great. I'm having a good day. You're having a day. I hope it is good. Let's see here. Do 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 do. And it appears that Rumble chat is completely and utterly 100% pooping the bed. Well, that's awesome. Rumble. I can't chat in app on my phone, and Rumble chat in studio also not showing up. And my timer. And we're restarting, and we are glitching. What the? Oh, okay. Oh, good. All right, that's an improvement. Chat on Rumble app now appears to be working. Still not working in Rumble Studio. Phone battery, you better not die because Rumble app on the phone has this magical talent of squeezing every bit of life out of your devices. Oh, good. Welcome, all four of you in Rumble. I see you. Hee, please come in. You don't need to take a seat in the back of the tent, though if you want to, that's okay. I appreciate we've got some of the best chatters under the tent, and also one of the best contingents of workers and lurkers. And you know what? I'm here for you. That you find enjoyment and are able to just show up and put me in the background of whatever it is you actually need to do. That helps to melt my cold black heart. So, on with the show. Welcome to the 21st of September in the year of the 2021. Hello, Jess. Welcome. I hope the softballing and stitching has been spectacular. Yay. Good. Where was I? Oh, that's right. I was saying I'm your host at this under the tent here, Phoenix Electra, and on Sundays, typically I sew garments, and sometimes we do more than that. So it all depends. But today I'm cutting into, because did I show this already? I went to the Goodwill and found 100% silk for $5, and there was a yard and a half. And with all of the garments and the not all of the things that we make around here, there was mention of Phoenix. You don't have like a poofy piratey dropped yoke shirt, and I was like, you're right. I've kind of been scared of that style, so I shouldn't be. I think I showed this yesterday, but I'm going to stand forward and hold up my picture. Oh, sugar snaps. Hey, cat. Hey. All right. Okay. Never mind. I'll hold the picture up momentarily. I guess I'm showing off cats. Oh, there's that. Oh, you lost all the games yesterday, but you had fun with the girls. And that is all that matters at this age and stage in sporting. Did you have fun? Perfect. Yeah. It said hand woven silk in Thailand. It looks like it was block printed. If I have to guesstimate, wow, Rumble, you are something else today. But we're here unless my internet decides to poop the bed because I'm hardwired in, but it doesn't want to believe it. And I spent all morning reconnecting and restarting internet because I don't know. Sometimes I guess my sewing is just super subversive and it. I don't know. We're just not supposed. You're not supposed to remember how to do stuff with your hands, and I am against that messaging, wholeheartedly, 100%. And here we are. Here we are. So I'm good. I hope you're good. Oh, that's right. That's the other stuff. So yesterday I also spent time stitching on the yoke section. Because I was like, oh, scale ups. I've got some rough ideas. I'm psyching myself up to get to the Mummers project, back to it, but really, I am in pause until I do the crochet motifs, which I'm going to do quietly by myself, and I'm not ready to do them yet. So that project is in stasis, and I'm okay with that. Oh, thank you. Me too. Art, no, yes, the Halloween tree, my knitted heart and lungs with my hoops, my favorite wall. Seeing them behind me, I'm like, oh, Phoenix, you need to move the sewing machine back and touch them and film hoop videos again because we make fools of ourselves on the internet in all sorts of ways. And in some ways, it's been a hot minute and I miss it. What is even going on with Rumble Chat today? I have no idea. But welcome. Yes, we are the perfect horrible mix for your Sunday's subversive sewing or whatever your activities happen to be. So what's next? What's up? What's first? Rolled hemming because it's been a while and I miss it if it's been more than like 14 days since I've put in a rolled hem. I just don't know what to do with myself. All right. I'm going to talk really loudly and run across the room for a hot second. I will be. All right, we're back. Oh, we're back to 7. The numbers are coming, but Rumble is pooping the bed. Hard, hard, hard. All right, let's do some rolled hems because I had some extra fabric. I thought that I was going to do little trousers, and then I was like, let's add a ruffle because it's hip cut length right now where I have it cut, plus the yoke. And I'm, for some reason, having this brain fart of how the underarm section gets attached to where the upper, to the front and the back pieces. Those are the words I'm looking for. But I have everything cut. So I'm going to roll hem the bottom for the bottom ruffle. We're going to roll hem for the upper sleeve and the upper section for the top and the we're going to do all 4 sides of the front and the backs. No, we're just going to do 2. We're going to do the top and the bottom because we're putting French seams in. All right, we do know how, after all these years, to pretend that we know how to sew stuff and in which order makes the most sense. And with the amazing machine that is the Singer 27 and the true pleasure that it is sewing with the narrow rolled hem foot on this machine. Hello, Hans. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for so much for showing up. Yes, this is my. I love me too. This this setup brings great joy to my dark heart. And I like all the natural light I get to exploit. This fabric does have a right and a wrong side, so I'm going to be mindful of that, because if I'm not, I will be marginally less pleased with my outcomes. How are you today? It is a spectacular autumnal afternoon, barely afternoon. Oh, what do I have? I put in some variegated polyester from my embroidery thread collection because I was like, Phoenix, why limit yourself to just boring colors of seams? You have gunmetal gray that you can use on moss, but if we're gonna sew silk, might as well just be a little extra fancy. Oh, all the dancing emotes. Ah, yes, Rumble Studio, or Rumble, at least the app is starting to catch up. Is everybody else having Rumble poop the bed today? Oh, well. We're here, and I'm just happy. I got called a fairy yesterday. Somebody was like, "Oh, I should have just gone out and worn with my wings." I was like, "I don't think I'm fairy. I'm just wearing my underwear outside as day clothes." But Jess, hello, Hans. Just flip over to this platform, right there. It's got its pros and cons. But with all the stuff that YouTubes are doing, I don't love. Hans, you just bought some oversized $60 shirts for $15 and hem them down to your size. Woo woo! Congratulations! You've got long arms, and American sizes are all for fat people. Yes. Also, people who are much taller, and I'm sick of hemming pants. Can I just get them to the right shape? Oh, it's really why you bought a sewing machine. Yeah, seriously, if take the time to do your measurements and just know, like, because I find even with the standard patterns and all that debacle, the certain things, I'm marginally less frustrated starting from scratch. That's not for everybody, and I'm just here to. Oh, I'm so glad so many people are making and doing shit. You're taking measurements in a moment. Perfect. Sometimes it helps to have a helper if you are going, depending on how much ease the final garment is going to have the appropriate undergarments. Oh, Allie sent you a pattern for a walking skirt. Oh, perfect. Okay, so take your general measurements, but just, also know, like, if you can always make the waist bigger and hide it if you need to take into account your chemise, your corset, and all that jazz, or whatever you choose to wear under said walking skirt. Yeah, that's on my thing. And I think as I realize doing all of these stitched yokes, I am psyching myself up to, at some point before the end of the year, get back to the pin tucked shirtwaist that I just it took so much time putting in all those pin tucks, and then that project just languished. Oh, let's see here. Just that's what I was talking to Allie about, the waist. He was sending me info. I would just make it bigger, because you can always move where the hooks and bars are on old-fashioned skirts. Like, as long as, because your hips are going to be bigger, and depending on how much your waist might fluctuate over time, I'm looking at you, Phoenix, up to nearly 10 inches from different things. To increase the wearability over different sizes, make it a little bit bigger, and then just have like a longer tab where the skirt isn't, so you can move where it hooks into place. That's what I would think I would do. Hans, you could also modify casual dress shirts for a more concealed carry. Oh, that's oh, you tried to carry showing when I crouch. Oh, you're tired of, yes, crouching is very important to do. And yeah, I was thinking about things in that nature, kind of some belt apparatus thingy mahooser whoppers, because reasons. Ooh, SMA smart. Well, it's kind of what I've seen from my grandma's dresses and my, but yeah, that's 100% what I would do. And I think is period correct, because you just need the, like, the hook in the one spot, but just different places where the bar needs to attach. Ahoy, software cookin' chat. Welcome aboard, matey. We are setting sails to the tent of 7 stitches, where we do the dance of 7 stitches under the tent. Yes. Yes, the dancing. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Yay. Just one of the newer convertees to the Rumbles. Not really, but welcome aboard. Oh, good, we're still on the internet. All right. I just got 4 tiers for the bottom. Where's the other pieces? We can show them all. Are we back? Mostly. All right, these must be my sleeves because they're shorter. So I've got the sleeves. I'm going to pleat them down so that they attach at the top of this of the yoke piece. And then somehow it needs to attach to the front and the back just right there. And then yeah, magic. Oh, God. Everybody's welcome aboard. Welcome onto the. Well, no, we don't really. Phoenix, don't say you welcome everybody if that's not really true. But that it is kind of true. We're here as intermediaries. Let's see here. So I've got 2 sleeves. So there's just going to be 1 seam. I'm going to do the rolled hem for where the top, where I'm going to do the attaching section is. And I'm going to leave the bottom extra because before we do that, if we're going to do some eyelet and fancy work at the yoke section, we might as well do a band at the cuff as well. Hello, Allie. Welcome. Oh, long time since I've talked to you. I know, right? So long. So much longer, so much less longer than others, but long enough as it may be. I am working on my. Let me grab. Everything keeps falling, and I fortunately haven't ripped any seams yet. Gonna do this drop yoke, or yoke with the dropped shoulder, poofy sleeve with a gathered at the wrist, gathered at the center front and center back French seams. And because we're practicing, I started some embroidery on for the yoke. So there's where the head's going to go, and here where the scale ups are is going to be the bottom of the yoke where the shoulder and front and back centers meet. Oh, software. All are welcome until they start a mutiny. Exactly. Then they get to walk the gangplank. Yes, they get to swim without a line. No. Is there a fishing or a maritime analogy to a Phoenix? Don't get this wrong. Practicing low or high. The jumper who's practicing high altitude descent from a low flying helicopter. Phoenix. Is there a fishing version, a maritime version? Oh, would it maybe be something like going for a long dive with a only partially filled gas tank? All right, never mind. Okay, we're doing rolled hems here because that's where I generally start because I love the rolled hem foot. So I've got it all marked for the cuff section. So I got a couple steps because I'm not in a rush for anything new in my collection, so I can take my time and have the most over the top things that I feel like making and wearing, because if I don't make them, they don't exist and I can't enjoy them. So I'm tired of it. And here we are on Sunday's misadventures in the circus costume shop. Oh, you can't wait to see. Oh, right, it's coming along. Oh, we got there. It will be there. Allie says, swinging off the pad, off the yarn darn to drink Phoenix into the drink. Swinging off the yardum into the drink, maybe. The yard arm is the long. Oh, yes, that coils and drapes off the tall ships. I've also heard the long arm. Don't they also use that in logging, or is that from the yarder? No, because they use the tool that pulls up the logs in logging operations is a yarder, so it would have a yard arm. Yes, the long thing that pulls stuff in. We can do this. I remember no, not right now. I don't see my Rumble chat in Rumble Studio. I've got Rumble app on my phone that is slowly dying for other reasons. Yeah, it's not me. I tried to type into chat. Maybe can I type in chat from Studio again? Oh no, I can't. My chats from Rumble Studio don't even show up to the chat. Well, that's funny. It shows up to the chat in Rumble. Rumblebeef. Oh, you know what? I know what's going on with Rumble today. Everybody doing Charlie. It's all the Charlie Kirk memorials and services and gatherings online that are going on today. I think that's what Rumble is doing. Rumble keeps telling me it can't send your messages. Jess, are you trying to be so subversive again, like that Morse code quilt? Oh, I can't wait to see that blue ribbon. And if not, did they even understand the quilt, or did they understand the quilt and they were butthurt? Sorry, I don't even know these people. I think that is what's going on. Oh, Allie, well, I'm going to blame you then. It is me. I did it. Me with my subversive stitching content, and Rumble was like, we can take a lot of stuff, but making sure that people know how to dress themselves and look good. Jess is a CIA. Oh no, Jess, how dare you glow? You didn't tell me you glue in the dark. Oh no. But we could talk about all of this predictive programming, open information. Oh, what is the open open information targeting, and one of the things that probably needs to go by the wayside of the group mind cult think, it's kind of something. Oh, Jess, they're missing out if they don't give the ribbon. I know. Exactly. I could tell you, but then I would have to harm you. I get it. I get it. Oh, Hans, what are you using? I am using a used, a new to me since it doesn't matter Phoenix. It's a Canon C100 with a stock lens. Yeah. That's the camera I use, so I'm abusing really good stuff horribly and could probably improve on some of the camera stuff. Because I don't love the 50mm lens. Maybe at this distance it would be nicer, but yeah. Oh, let's see here. You were just wondering if we get your bitrate up from 450 to 600, it might make the stream look sharper. Maybe. Okay. Is that in the settings section? Possibly, because I know what I like Phoenix good at sugar snaps. Where do I dare try to look at this right now? Let me Allie, it is the odd commie subversive plot that we rehashed from the 1950s all over again. Yes, they brainwashed them. I tell you, yes. Let me make note of this so I can think about where in Studio do I find how to change my bitrate. All right. I'm going to write this down and take note, because all Phoenix knows right now is how to close herself out of the stream. I'll be back in just a minute. Am I back yet? I'm back. Phoenix tried to touch stuff, and she shouldn't. Welcome. People like to show up when Phoenix isn't here, because that's sometimes the best part. Yeah, I clicked on to look at the settings because I was like, how do I change the bitrate? And Phoenix be touching stuff when she shouldn't. So I'm just going to get back to sewing for a second. You'll look at it's super easy. I know it's in a setting somewhere. I just don't know how to do it at the same time. But Jess, you are like one of the amazing your managerial skills are beyond compare. Let's see here, Ellie, try to take off the frosted filter and the smoky filter. There you go again. Did they bring right? It's not a filter. It's something with my ISO and the focus of my camera. Let me get my focuser tool. Oh, and then I've got this comment. Oh man. Okay, your homegirl needs a test pattern because I actually need a test pattern. Rumble is brainwashing. No, I'm here for the side for the anti-brainwashing. The hard part is dealing with people in cults because sometimes they don't know that they're in a cult. But this is good. Software cook, the nautical sling, no room to swing a cat. The entire ship's company was required to witness a flogging at close hand. The crew might crowd with enough room to swing his cat o' nine tails. Oh, that's quite a tool. Okay, thanks, Hans. Yes, worry about it later. I know studios should be able to handle up to 10,000, but 6,000 should help a bunch. All right, brilliant. That I will look into that for afterwards because I do have my favorite tool somewhere. Oh my god, Phoenix. We are okay. We're just a sewing show. I can't write. I will. I yeah. Well, welcome to the ship show. The cats are not swinging. I only have one cat. Is Freya Roofers even in the screen here? She's here somewhere. Oh, there's Little Man is. All the cats are here, just not where you can see them because that's their choice. Oh, Ellie, maybe there are people. A little peephole in the lens, but I know why it looks that way. It does really. I know. There's an old pierogi on the lens. Yes, we're so Polak. We use the pierogies filter around here. Those are not your vodka goggles. That's the pierogies filter. Or Vareniki, if you should have it that way. You are Allie. I am not a video audio type. You are amazingly talented. I just know enough to be flubbing around with stuff that's probably nicer than I should be flubbing around with. Software Cook, Little Men, the Troublemaker. Ooh. Everybody forgets about Little Men. They're all still stuck with the Little Women. Oh, Allie, that is a cat 10 claws. Ooh, watch out. Oh, yeah. Vast ye swabbered. I don't know. Loki might be a cat at 12 because he's got extra thumbs. Okay, let's see here, Hans. Also, later make sure your camera is actually outputting at 1920, 1080. Some people leave. Okay. I need to find a real writing tool. All right. So, camera output at 1920 by 1080, not 720p, and then I need to be at 6,000, not 45. Okay. That's all right. This is a later problem, not a right now problem that I can easily manage without disappearing myself from my own show. And I know that sometimes I think maybe that's what people would prefer, and it was just me leaving the camera on for the cats. But sorry, you're stuck with me. That's a later problem. We'll get it. I know. So, Ellie's a smart one. Right. We'll get this. I got this. Because my camera's... I've got a video capture card from the camera through the HDMI ports from it. The camera doesn't... So if I've got to go into the camera settings, yeah, that's gonna... That's gonna take Phoenix a hot minute. We can do this. People, this is a tried and true setup of it. I know what we try to offer and what I don't. So what I don't offer in high-tech push-button assets, I try to make up for in other ways, in the old-fashioned ways. Sometimes we just pretend, just cat cam is a must. Yeah. Oh, yes. We'll find other ways to completely abuse my internet and go through a phone as a guest into studio and have it where the cats hang out. Let's see how much Phoenix can cause this internet to want to cry. But we'll get there. One thing at a time. All the iterations of studio. This is my favorite place to sew, and the Halloween tree. We went to the Goodwill yesterday. I was very good. Oh, no, I wasn't. Because I got a skeleton and this fake crushed velour spider web with orange sequins. Yeah, absolutely did not 100% not need. Did it remind me of like those 1980s marker drawing kits and stuff that's got the crushed velvet and the stitching, and it was so tactile and fun. 100%. Oh, let's see here, Hans. You have a friend that has cat shelves. Maybe that could be incorporated into your back wall. There, I yeah, we can. I'll let me see what my options are. 'Cause there's some ways I could rearrange things. Oh, there's Loki. Hey, floor cat. Hey, Loki. Don't get yourself into any trouble back there. I've got the eyes behind my head with the camera, seeing what I can't see. But I see you. Hey, baby boy. You think it's time for snackies soon? We're doing pretty good today. We're getting there. There are some, well, there's cat trees here, and Loki's been enjoying sitting with the, thinking that he's a house plant. If I found some, I'm thinking of some more ways to lift the plants back up back there, but everything's a work in progress. And I kind of got bored, like seeing all the, what is it, some of the same background type for the costumers, like this little curated wall of knickknacks and old-fashioned Victorian photos. But then, Phoenix, you are such a hypocrite because you just did it your ways with Halloween tree body parts and hula hoops. you're kind of in the same ballpark, kid. So be careful. Be careful what you be saying. All right, these are the sleeves. They're just two rectangles, 18 inches long and 24 inches wide or something like that. Actually, I should double check my sketch so I get this right. You forgot Allie treats. Oh no, Allie forgot coffee and Allie treats. Yes, 18 inches long and 24 inches wide. That's going to be gathered down at the top and the bottom, which is why I'm going to put the rolled hem at the top, because then I can just pleat it and hand stitch that part into the yoke when that's done. So Phoenix is actually going to do hand finishing techniques on this silk schmata. We're trying to make pieces that are going to last. Oh no, Allie, what did I do now? Right with the back. Exactly. Are you yeah, because they all look after like it's the exact same like little old fashioned Victorian pictures in their little frames that they sit in front of on these tiny little just like ugh. But then I did it my way. It's exactly the same. Oh no, Dove, what did you say now? Ask not what God can do for you. Ask what you can do for God. Oh, I'm so. Oh, yep. We can make stuff. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was making sure I knew which was the 18 and the 24-inch sections for the sleeve, so I didn't put the rolled hem on the wrong side. But yeah, all the costumer girls, like, or all of them, it's so exactly the same. It just, yeah, the long way. Oh yes, you're listening to the Charlie Cook Memorial on the other platform, but you'll say kudos, Hans, for asking questions about your camera setup. Yes, Steph is always grateful for folks who have some knowledge to help me, and I'm falling out. Oh, you know the streaming struggle. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. The no folks. on Rumble who just graciously offered time and assistance and helping, because Phoenix pretends to know stuff, but that's I know a few things about a few things, but yeah, there's things where I don't know. Oh, Allie, hello, Dove. I can't see you, but hello. Oh, it's all Phoenix's fault. Yes, yep. Just call me Phoenix the scapegoat. Hey, Trouble. Oh my God, I think I'm just gonna start calling him Nimrod. He was on the counter licking out of the bowl of raw eggs before they even became breakfast this morning. Yeah, they're. Hello, Trouble. Yeah, I. Now I'm just getting glowered at. He really would like me to open up the concession stand, and I say, it's not time yet. It's not time yet, little man, especially because I'm sewing silk and I don't want yucky I don't want cat food fingers smell on my silk. Little man, you're not as in thank you that I get to enjoy you, but I'm sure that your fans would also like it if you would have do you have a comment? We're looking for something right now. No. Little man is he's planning I think he's having mutinous thoughts. Does he need to be put into the brig because he's considering jumping back up on here and making a nuisance of himself? I don't know. It might be time. Speaking, oh my gosh, I was listening to. Let's see. Let me get caught up with chat. I know, Allie, he's being troublesome. Oh, let's see here, Hans. Now we gotta rig a treat dispenser to rumble. Oh, God. Little man would be the fattest roly-poly cat. No, I can't support morbidly obese cats. He can get. Maybe for we would have to change the ratios to for every. Well, we shouldn't be too ambitious. We'd be for every 10,000 likes, but no, for every 50 likes or comments, then there'll be a round of treats. Phoenix got to dream bigger than her plebeian. Gotta go big. I agree, Jess. Yes, I think that's a great idea. Oh, Allie, you showed an old lady once after opening up the faceplate how much the cat liked her sewing machine. Oh no, it was full of cat fur and whiskers. That is a spot that I. Have we opened the faceplate on this machine? That might be something to do. We could push a button. Oh, something funny this way cometh. Welcome to the circus. We have tricks, we have treats, we have clowns at your feet. Come one, come all. You might want to shield your small human's eyes, though. And sometimes you might need to cover their ears, but every once in a while, something useful might be. Something useful might be shared. That's how you get a big kitty. Yeah, exactly. He does not need help being a big kitty. The funniest part, Dove has got him so trained that he will give him snacks. I will be sitting with a bowl of food. He will be on the couch, sitting in Dove's seat, staring at me. And then as soon as Dove comes over, he's like, how do I get my big fat fanny curled up here with my paws in your food bowl like it's mine? Oh, you're cute. Oh, she didn't have a she didn't have a top for it. It was bad. Oh, I am very well. I mean, if you've got such a beautiful coffin case, why wouldn't I keep my machine covered? But oh, gross. Yeah. I should do it just out of curiosity's sake. Oh, Allie, Phoenix Electra's Circus Channel, home of the 84-pound cat. I could not do that. That would border on. No, I'm gonna go out on a limb. Unless you've got a wild animal cat that really is supposed to be that big, that I think might be animal abuse to have a house cat that big. I can't condone that behavior. He does believe that old-fashioned song Roly Poly Daddy's Little Fatty was written for him, but little man. So in here are, oh, that's right, I cut it all in one piece. Brilliant. The front and the back just has one seam I need to put into it. So maybe we'll just purposefully put it in the center front and then add a little detail to it. And then it's going to have the tiered ruffle layer at the bottom and the shoulder yoke. So it's going to be like just above the knee, mid-thigh, knee-ish length in its totality. A short skirt or a long shirt. Oh, Hans, make the back of the room look like a cat circus. Yes, if only Loki would let me touch hoops while he was in the room. But, yes. The boys have got more tricks in them. I know we can do better. All right. On to the next section of rolled hems. Then we'll have a very satisfying Phoenix pulls one long strip of fabric from in front of her, back up onto the table. Oh, let's see here, Ellie. Roll out the kitties. We're going to have a roly-poly bit of fun. Har, har, har. Har, har. Oy, matey, that'd be a good one. We'll be laughing our way down to the setting sun. You're so funny. Yeah, good. More laughter. But yeah, that's what I think is going on. I think there is groupthink mind cult, and I fear that it's multi-generational and so ubiquitous that they don't even know, and they're gonna need safe places if and when they do realize, like the folks after crisis who you're like, you're free to go, but you might need some decontamination. Isn't the word I'm thinking of, but debriefing. People are gonna need a place to debrief safely. Those are my words. Oh no, Allie, your cat got a little big. His tummy would drag on the rug and he lost his fur. Oh no, he went on a diet and he did not like that. Oh, I'm sure. That's this moon pie outside. I don't know whether she is I don't know if she's if she's like gigantically pregnant, or they just have the most impressive pendulous prehensile belly poofy thing, because oh my god, it and then there's a new housed cat who wears this like orange plaid yellow scrunchie with a bell, so they get to be called Jingle Bells. Sitting in the window box, I need to find some prickly cactusy things, partly to keep the deer away, partly to keep the cats from sitting in my flower bed, and for other purposes. I'd like something a little bit taller, if you will, but right now short and prickly will be just fine. And I know prickly pear grows well. Welcome. 11 on the rumbles, 3 on the tubes. Everybody, enjoy the party at the circus. We're here for your cooking, your cleaning, your time to say, I need to make something. Oh, actually, and making. When's the last time you picked up something like in your hand that was pen, paper, crayon, marker, like, and used it on like real paper? Don't forget how to do that. And oh my gosh, if it's been a while, and this is not my favorite mechanical pencil. He's singing to the hummingbird outside. Why don't you sing here? Come on, tell them what you think. No? I can't get a statement. Oh, what I was going to say, 2mm pencil lead. If you have a firm grip with your writing utensils and those skinny little 0.5 and 0.7 just snap under the pressure of your firm grip on your tool, I'd consider the 2mm leads. They're kind of magical. Oh, can we? I don't know if you heard that, but oh my god. Come to my mouth, hummingbird. Please come to my mouth. It's open real wide. I'll take care of you. Oh, Jess, you love being analog, pen and paper for the win. I agree. I just enjoy the act of doing it. I think that's also, well, I do my sketches by hand. Oh my god. I don't mind like the photo editing software, but I don't enjoy drawing in a digital format. I just like cat trilling and meowing. Yes, okay, it did. Yeah. He was singing the song to the hummingbird. Perfect. Oh, good. And that was our musical number. Little Man sings the song of "Come to My Mouth, Little Hummingbird. I would like to eat you now." And our next act is Phoenix gets back to sewing. Oh, good, Allie. You have a 2mm Stedler pencil. Yeah. One of Dove's friends like hand turned him a wooden pencil that I have right by me somewhere because I love the weight of it. Oh, magical. It is I didn't think I would extol the treasures of a pencil lead as much as I will. And oh, are we, Elliot? Is it been a while? Do I need an intervention? We're not sniffing pencil leads. This is not the station for pencil lead sniffing addicts. Because some of those drawing pencils, they be smelling good. Oh my god. Yay. Oh, I'm so glad the kitty, his musical number appeared. Oh, I only need to do the rolled hem at the top because I'm going to pleat the bottom into it while it's flat. Okay, oh, maybe we're onto some French seams next. All right, we're coming along. We are so getting a lot of miles in. All the miles of stitches. All the fun chats. So good. Yeah, so, this craziness. Because there's the way they talk, and the way the way they do stuff. Oh, Allie, you were an eraser sniffer, the fine German ones. I don't think I've had one of those. But I've got a question. Why do erasers dry out? Why do they get hard and go bad? What is it about erasers? And it's more so the like old fashioned, like the ones in real pencils, but the needy erasers, the kind that you need, the malleable needy erasers. Nope, I said it because it is what they are, what they do. They don't like dry out and go bad the same way. But why do erasers go bad? Does anybody know? I'm really curious about this one. What are you doing, Trouble? Where did I lose? Oh, the good pencil is right in front of me where I wouldn't lose it. This pencil. It's wood and it's weighty and it holds a 2 millimeter lead, and I love it. Ellie, you had a strawberry scented one and the German flag one. Such a nice aroma. Interesting. Huh. No, it doesn't smell because it's hard, because this eraser is yucky. Like, why? I'm so confused. Erasers, why do you go bad? Now I want, and these are probably, you can't, do they make such nicely scented erasers anymore, or are those from times bygone? Let's see here, Allie, those pencil erasers are the cheap ones, those black and tan ones too. Yeah. They are. Oh, right. Yeah, the ones that come in those little. Phoenix doesn't remember shapes, and I'm gonna feel embarrassed. They're like polygons, the polygonal shaped ones. Oh, I ran out of bobbin thread. But I think this top is going to be a perfect transitional piece from summer to autumn. It'll have long sleeves, but I can layer it. Lightweight, because autumn, winter, or no, work winter and work summer are really annoying. Is this run freely? Yes. Ooh, Allie, the pink blue North American type sucked right out of the box. Yeah. And who the heck needs grit in their erasers? Are you right? Exactly. Right. Who needs a grit in there? That I don't know. Maybe was that for erasing pen? I don't know. Okay, let me just refresh this because I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, Phoenix, you're so paranoid. I want to do so good that I fucks me up. Oh, Ellie, get a nice Euro model of an eraser, I say. Huh. I might have to look into this because remove my color me intrigued. Okay. Oh, Phoenix, that was terrible. Oh, and my bobbin thread is not oriented. What's happening? Why? I am defaulting to the Mario Brothers theme, and I hardly played that game. My siblings spent far more time in front of the TV and a gaming situation. I just wasn't my jam. Though I do remember, when we were having not the worst experience with those little keychain Tamagotchi toys games. The little pocket pals. Let's see here, Allie. Only uneducated need an eraser for permanent marker. Well, maybe those are the primitive Pete's of the writing world. Or I'm I don't know because I was gonna try to come up with something witty, but I know for other things like for steelwork, you would or chemistry, we would just write with wax pencils that you could wipe off. So I don't. You'll check for a nice eraser. Okay. Oh, Allie says the Smurfs used to have an eraser. Oh my God, it was nice. You recall Schlumps in German. Oh, Schlumpfs. The Schlumpfs. Software and let's see here. Chat. Have a blessed day. Oh, you must away. You have a great rest of your week, Software Cook. Be awesome. Enjoy your adventures and your hopefully not too many misadventures. Thanks for stopping by the tent. It's been great. Don't forget to find your leatherworking tools. I will remind you regularly until you say you've done it. Something doesn't feel right. Let's try this again. I'm like right at the very end, and now it wants to be flubber-lubbed. Ow, and okay. Let's just not bleed on the silk. This is not a bloodshed show episode. Okay, let's see here. Where did I throw my mouse to? Because this is a link we probably want to click on. There's my mouse, because we like to blend 19th century and 21st century. Let's see here. There is this, and if I go see, did this really work? No, I need to go here. Let's see here. Does Phoenix know how to copy and paste? Not right now. Wow, we are struggling with simple computer tech skills. No, stop. Okay, but I want to copy you. Okay, Rumble Studio, you are really gonna get my goat here. All right, let's see if we can be marginally more successful. All right, sorry for the most horrific camera angles right now. That didn't. I'm failing. All right, I'll have to pull that up in a little bit. I can't. All right, do I have it? No, it's bringing me to. I'll find it and save it for Wednesday when I'm feeling less like a flub. I keep having one. This morning's just been one thing, just a little bit off and glitchy, onto another thing that's just a little bit off and glitchy. Nothing that's been like completely horrendously horrible, but just enough to be marginally annoying. It happens. All right. Center front, center back, stitched. Now onto French seaming the bottom tier so that we can start pinning and getting that part assembled. Now we have one sleeve. And just, hey, Mike, stop rolling. There we go. Be good. Now onto it. We should have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Brilliant. And everything, because I just sewed them all in a strip, they just come nicely together if I just give it a little tug. Yep. Oop, there goes the laundry. I was hearing that there is finally a company that's going back to old-fashioned top-loading washers, no computers, no programmable bits and bobs, just like old-fashioned metal parts, guaranteed to last. And I think it was like 1,600. It was an investment like washers used to be. And I was like, if I needed a new one, I think, oh, there goes running down. Yes, I know. Rumble is eating my battery on my phone. Let's change out feet. It is all my fault. You're very sorry. You were virtually annoying. You were never virtually annoying. I'm just annoyed. It's Ellie, it's not you. What's my fault is that you have no snack. That is all on you, Ellie. I cannot help you with that. Though Dove and I were such silly adults yesterday that our big excitement was going to the discount grocers. How somehow my presser foot got like stuck on the feet. I don't even know what I did or how that just happened. Nor do I know how to keep my presser feet on my sewing machine right now. Holy feet, man. Oh, right. Our misadventures at the discount grocers. I had not had what I'd heard of this amazing condiment called chili crisp. Holy moly. I think that is one of the most amazing condiments that I've had the pleasure of yet putting into my mouth hole. I didn't know what I was missing. And now I'm like, maybe I need to get a couple more jars because I know it's simple to make, but the thought of that piping hot oil in my kitchen that feels a little intimidating. I won't lie. But oh my god, chili crisp breaks right after. Oh, Allie, let's see here. They need those washer. They do need those washer types again. They only last 3 to 5 years now. You told your parents for the last one they got to order a new computer to go with it. No thanks. As they got the new one for it when that breaks right after warranty. Yeah, that's terrible. I think that's gross. Oh no, Jess has got to adult too. Darn. Oh, have fun adulting. Your husband and I, you got a few. And you have adult silly days with your husband a few times a month. That sounds spectacular. I'm all yes. Dates for the long time married. Silly days. Yes. It was fun. We were silly. We went to the butcher shop, got 6 pounds of ground beef, 6.5 pounds, and then went to the discount grocers. Yeah, I'm afraid I see a world where if our washing machines and have access to the internet, who's to say, like they're already doing with the heat, with the thermostats in different places, oh no, we trust us. Your temperature should only be set to 68 degrees. It doesn't matter what else you have going on in your world. Let us do that for you. Oh no, You don't need to sterilize your laundry on hot water. We only do one option. It's called extra cold. Deal with it. Yeah, I see it, and I don't like the way this looks. I'm not here for it. Let's see, how long have we been together? You two have been with each other for 25 years. I think, let's see here, we got together in 2001. We were together on 9/11. He was in my apartment when 9/11 happened. Um 24. So almost. We're just a year short, but yes, been an old married lady for a really long time now. Oh, what? I forgot to backstitch. It's a good thing this is just the first of my French seams, so we'll just get it. Yeah, I agree, Allie. If I need to get another one, it's going to be one of those old-fashioned kinds. I will save up or figure out how, or make sure I have enough in the kitty to just get a $1,600 washing machine that's just all metal parts, top loading, so I can have misadventures in fabric manipulation, i.e., we're going to dye the washing machine. Experiments. Did I really? Oh, Phoenix. I was not supposed to sew a tube. This is what happens sometimes when Phoenix sews stitches and is doing too much bitching and not enough paying attention to what she's stitching. I was supposed to sew these to two different ends of fabric, not to make a tube. Extra. Oh, let's see here. Allie says, or I will pay for the option to have the sterilize or hot cycle or extra time for drying. Right. Yeah. Nope. You need to add credits to your machine to use those settings. Sorry, you don't have enough credits. Yeah, it's another piece of the social scoring and manipulation bullshit. It, it, mm, it's another front that is being under under Phoenix, get a drink and talk about it. Let's see here. After we read, Allie says exactly the same with the refrigerators. They don't need a computer screen to remind me of a new product from the local store. And I was seeing, I haven't watched it yet, but Louis Rothsman, I guess in some of the Samsung refrigerators on their computer screen, they make you watch ads. You are subject to advertisements on the screen from your refrigerator. No, absolutely not. No, what? You don't, please, you don't need to monitor the contents of how quickly I use things to know my shopping habits. You, what? I know why. The answer's still no. Thank you. Come again. Oh, Ellie, they have already done that with all the cars. Right. Yes, this is the cars and the problem that Ford got into with having a device that not only monitored the car, its vehicle, but also all the cars around it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the oligo transhuman technocracy groupthink mind cult either. It does. They're. Oh, we are shit in the bed. um, Phoenix, don't use filler words. You know that. You know better. There's yeah. It. I'm between that. And it's just another example of trying to not be fatigued with which place the invaders are, the ants, the fire ants are already in the house. Putting out to say that the perimeters to your house are secure now is too late. The fire ants are already in the house. You are on the back foot of this operation, and I don't know what to do. Yep, that is how Phoenix really feels about that one. And that's just one piece of it. There's that. There's the scammy businesses who are causing problems for immigrants, whether they are encouraged to overextend on their student visas and not being here under the appropriate papers because there's certain things they're supposed to do, or flub muffin Christmas cakes. Now I've got the two pieces. All right, who can tell what did Phoenix fluff up this time? I sewed a wrong side to a right side. I've got the two pieces of the tier correct, but still. Let me grab my friend slice and rip this apart yet again. Or is it different? Hopefully, third time lucky on getting one half of this French seam stitched. Yeah, because I know there's places where they're already. Oh, was it in Ohio that they were like, oh, let's have these thermostats that can be remotely controlled. Oh yeah, and by the way, your house will forever be set at 68 degrees or whatever it is. And the Ring doorbells and the traffic cameras. And what's the new one? I can't even remember. There's so many ways, so much data sharing. Am I? Oh. Okay. And I'm getting panicky thinking I'm ruining my silk. Because I don't need to poke more holes in it than it already is between the weave of the fabric. Okay. Slow down. Be a little bit more thoughtful. Because being angry does not for good stitches make. We have to be clear-headed so we can see the whole picture and not just the one seam we're supposed to be stitching. Okay, let me do this again more thoughtfully. French seam, Phoenix. That means I'm stitching wrong sides together, and I need to match up the wrong side. Also, the ones that have the rolled hem also need to touch each other. Check. No. There we go. Wrong side. To wrong side. With right sides out. All right. Now we've got it. Ay, ay, ay. You'd think that we would have learned something after all these years of sewing, but sometimes you still screw up the same part the same way. Especially when you're angry and not looking at what you're stowing. Higher likelihood of fluffing up. And we're trying to be better than that, boys and girls. Oh, more cat perches. I mean, let me see. We can move more cat trees, but I can't really add more shelves to the wall because trying to find the studs and putting stuff in this wall is really tricky. And the plaster of it all that just wants to crumble and fall apart. There's probably some fancy way with the plaster holder thingies. Oh, don't flub it up. Okay, oops, don't poke your finger through this. Wow, we are on the verge of having all sorts of fun misadventures. I'm tired of living in interesting times. Can we just go back to boring and uneventful, please? Please, just for a little while. Oh, that's... Oh, Phoenix. Okay, I just pulled a super too long length of the top thread, so I'm just going to trim that down. Somehow it's all wrapped around the bobbin in all sorts of interesting ways. It's like bobbin BDSM going on over here. Oh, that's right, because this bobbin is fluffed up somehow. Like, got a knot when it was spooling. No, it wants to come off as multi-strands instead of just one. There we go. Now I've found just the one section that we're in need of. I know, oh, how time flies. All the places you go, all the people you meet along all the stops that the circus ends up at. You never know who's going to come into the tent. I know, Allie, is it just waiting for folk? Because there's no, Phoenix, do you have words to what is but troubling you? I'm trying. I think it has something along the lines of, when people are in cults, they don't like to be confronted or challenged. They have to come to the knowledge that something isn't right on their own, or else they just fight it. It seems similar but not exact to addicts needing to be forced into rehabs and detox, and then having at the other end to be not dependent on their maladaptive coping techniques. With cults, it's like you just have to wait. Like, you can't. How do you? It just feels like the debriefing process can be more challenging and troublesome, possibly, for these folks, because it's like, it was enough to come to an awareness of the wool being pulled over my eyes on my own, and having that, but some of these things, they're so stuck hook, line, and sinker to horrible things. I don't know. Okay, did I actually get... Okay. We're going to call that good. I'm just over sewing everything, and I really should not do that on the silk because it's more delicate and I shouldn't be mean to it. Oh, Jess, you think that applies to more than that's what I'm saying. I think there is a group. I think there's groups of people in the online world who that's why I'm going with this group mind cult thing, because I don't think it's just unique to cults, and I'm seeing there's a type of individual out there right now, types that I could just, not that I like to put people into boxes, but I think there's a group mind virus cult that is affecting folks, and I think it's I think the reaches are multi-generational and ubiquitous, and the amount of them not knowing, and I might even go out and allege to say part of the reason of folks not being sold crappy goods and just being taught to buy the new thing because it doesn't matter, to take care of your tools and pride in your ability to fix things, to mend your ball peen hammer, and to know how to use the peen and the ball. Nope, I used the words the wrong way, and I sewed a really crappy French seam because I've got fringe sticking out of it, but whatever. Oh, yeah, the algorithms have been pushing groups into cults too, if they can be called that now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the word cult, or abusive relationships too, because it's like these people become your friends. They encourage you, but whether directly or indirectly, to become isolated from your in real life family and contacts. This group of people becomes your identity, and it they don't see themselves as a separate entity from it's like part of a cyborg clone army. Oh, it just gets more creepy. And and it's like I've realized it's how you can't argue or have reasonable conversation. And I just saw something the other day. Somebody was like, "Oh, I saw somebody putting up something that I find disagreeable to my worldview, and these people are wrong. And how should I figure out how to engage them to like proselytize and convert them to our side?" And I see it in people I have interacted with in the real world, and I don't engage online because I don't, and I feel gross like keeping an eye open, but I'm like, I won't understand how horrible they are if I don't if I don't do some information reconnaissance work. And it just feels gross. Grosser and grosser. Because I don't have the bandwidth or the energy to like fight with people. If and when they just... Did I fucking do it again? Wow, I've really done a lot of fluffing. I am a clone cyborg clown maker. Yes, you've found me out correct, Ellie. Welcome to the clown world, where if your sparkle doesn't shine from the nosebleed section and we don't leave you wanting to wet your pants because you can't decide whether to laugh out of funny or vomit out of disgust, we haven't done our job. Oh no, Allie keeps pulling a handkerchief out of your breast pocket miles long and blowing your nose and honking. Hello, shalom, welcome, welcome. Canada's repping hard this weekend. Good work, Canada. Cause oh, oh, don't even get me started on the fiefdom, nuisance fiefdom. What's good for me is not good for thee. Ay, ay, ay. Let's do Halloween short stories. Halloween stories. What's your favorite? I need to sew some happy stitches because I keep fluffing up my French seams. Because usually Phoenix is lazy and sews fabric that doesn't really have a right and a wrong side, and we can just throw in our French seams willy-nilly as we choose. Today, I am not afforded that luxury because the block print on this silk absolutely renders it a right side and a wrong side. Canada do be representing. Just good. Yesterday we had Horace stepping in. Oh, it's always great. But yeah, I'm always a big fan of a good Edgar Allan Poe, or I have fond memories of reading Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark stories when I was younger. Okay, wrong side, wrong side, rolled hem, rolled hem. There we go. I'm so glad I only have one more to do after this. What are you doing, big boy? Hey, Loki Fluff. Oh, wow, could have had snacks by now and I didn't. Is he showing up? There. Oh, yeah. There's sweet Loki Fluff. What are you doing, big boy? I know that big Chonkers was sitting up there and he was making the tree like the leaning tower of pussy. His big fanny. Oh, Jess, you're moving to Quebec so we can have another province. Wow. Shalom. Here, all of the signs are in French. Oh, where? Yes. Are you really, Jess? Congratulations. Are you sure? Jess, are you trying to seek asylum up in Canada? I shouldn't laugh. I keep having a couple of people tell me they're like, we're going to go to England so we can seek asylum. And then I just shake my head a little bit. Actually, I do it internally. They don't know. Oh, country. Where? Oh, country. You can handle it. Oh, you're moving to Quebec so we can't have it. All right. If you think you can do it. But it's good. At least being you're interesting. I don't know if that would be my first province of choice to go to from what I hear from folks who've expatted from Quebec, but I can't really speak about Canada as well as our native Canadian representatives. I guess I'm just kind of the mindset that I'm here where I'm at, and I'm not gonna run away from it. We're just gonna stick it out. There's certain things I've decided I'm only doing once in my life. You know, that's that. All right, next French scene. I'm so let's ones in the chat if we think Phoenix can get this next French semen correctly on the first time. Twos in the chat if for this last French seam it's gonna take Phoenix 2 times like it has for every other tier. I'm really hoping on this last one we finally do it correctly. Oh my goodness, this Goodwill trip like paired for itself. Oh, Loki, what are you? Please don't knock the TV over. Oh, Ellie, you want to go to a Caribbean island? I wouldn't mind being someplace with a little bit more humidity by the water. I could do that. Shalom, you have a proposal. Can the Phoenix fan family be called the Carnies? You want to? Oh, you always were wanting to be a Carney. The Phoenix Chatters doesn't have not named themselves. Oh. I don't know. Rumblers, what do you we've got a suggestion from the tube side for chat to call themselves the Carnies. That would be funny. That would be very on brand for the circus. Is that all 4 of them? One. I feel like I'm missing something. One sleeve. It's because I am missing the last tier. All right. I get chat. You'll have to duke it out amongst yourselves. I am of the firm belief that that's not my call. That is upon chatteth, nameth chatteth. And Phoenix is being very careful. I think maybe we will do it on the first time. Right side. Looking good, Phoenix. Gosh, Allie also sounds like a politician here in Canada. Oh no. Oh, you're happy to start. I'm not in the cult business. I don't want to be the supreme leader. I just want to make sure that everyone's stitches are supreme. You are your own supreme stitcher. There's some things I cannot take credit for. I just am the thorn in the shoe that says, maybe you should do this. Ugh. Yeah. That is not a fully formed thought, so I'm just going to leave that one to stew in my head. But yeah, the predictive programming, this use and manipulation of language to keep people in this fear-based place, so then it's easier to swoop in and say, I'm here to help you. We're here to offer mutual aid. Do you need something? Shalom, Mark Carney is your prime minister. Yeah. Well, that one just named itself. Oh. The fans of Phoenix Electra Chat, not as a note, are not affiliated and have nothing to say. Thoughts and expressed by the Carney Chat at the circus do not reflect upon Mark Carney. No, you're a confirmed shalomist. That works. Oops. Also works if I put my presser foot down. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Okay, there goes the sneezes. You ready for first? Let me get this last seam done because the next part is pinning this to the other section, and I could use a leg stretch before I do that. What I was also going to say was at the same trip, I got a little random bag of notions and included some fine silk pins. And Phoenix was like, you know what I don't have? I just use the same pins for everything and do not have fancy, extra sharp, extra fine, dedicated silk pins. So we'll try those out after Cats for Snacks. Do. Oh, wait. I guess I should start figuring out how to hum a better snack sack song. Intermission song. That's the words that we're going to use. We speak it so goodeth around here. Loki love. Oh yeah, let me get the chair out of the way so then maybe we can see if Loki's gonna do his tricks. Hey baby boy. Oh, king of the TV. Loki. Oh, we're just gonna wind that up. Nobody. Bring a fruit. Hey, you gonna come, baby? Loki. Come here, big boy. Okay, Freya. All right, Freya, you will be first. Okay. I hear ya. Oh, because everybody's outside and nobody knows I haven't had snacks yet. Hey, babe. Good job. Loki, here, let's stand back over here where they can see us. Okay. Oh. Hey, trouble. Hey. Ow. Ow. Oh, what a big hugs. All right, okay. All right, Loki, can we do it between the... Oh my God. You guys are dangerous. You're dangerous. Danger, cats. Danger. Oh, no. Oh, Shalom's got cookies. Oh, sugar. Just lots of sugary snackies and coffee. Not for me. I'm afraid of the diabetes today. And Dove bought ice cream and pecan pie from the market. Oh, Shalom. The Offspring has a song called Intermission. Oh, I'll have to... It's been a while. Let's all go to the snack drawer. Let's all go to the snack drawer. Let's all go to the snack drawer and get some treats. Yes. Indeed. Oh yeah, maybe I'll just record me singing and really abuse everybody's ear holes. We're so mean, Phoenix. Where's those fine pins? Okay. And now I'm going to pin going to pin stuff together. We are the ultra best at words. There's nothing funny. Don't be sorry, Ellie. Stop. I already have told you. I don't mind you making my project list 500 years longer than it was yesterday. I enjoy it. Yeah, silk, 1/2 millimeter for finer fabrics. Now, we are fancy enough to be able to open the case. The next question. Actually, we already know the answer to that. I'm going to pin the pleats. We're going to stitch it with the raw edge on the outside so that I have another reason to cover something over with lace, because when the question is to lace or not to lace, the answer is always more lace, please, and thank you. And I always do this the same way, by freeing the sleeves from the main body section and setting them off to the side because I don't need them right now. And, oh, thank you, dear. Oh my god, those troublemakers. Yeah. I forgot which end I was working on. Oh no, Ellie, you didn't want to make. I didn't want to have to make you sing. That's all right. I know you made me offend your ear holes by singing the song. Let's all go to the snack drawer. Let's all go to the snack drawer. Let's all go to the snack drawer and get some snacks. You did this. This is all your fault, Ellie. And now it's gonna be the thing. Okay, my mom, da 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 da, mom, 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 manum, manana, da 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 da. I fluffed that one up. Na 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 na, ba da da da. Manana, da 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 da. Welcome to the section where Phoenix's voice offends everyone's ear holes. Sorry, boys and girls. Oops, don't break any glasses. And the concession. No. Wrong sides together, right sides out, because then I can cover it over with some rivet or some lace. All right, I do know how to do this. I'm officially evil. Who? Oh, Allie's officially evil. No such thing. I mean, there is that, but Allie is not it. There's certain words I reserve for very particular situations because they just shouldn't be bantied about needlessly. And I think that's part of that slippery slope of language manipulation that kind of is how we are. What's going on? Allie, I know you do know music. Yes, you do, my friend. And I think it's good. And that snack intermission song is super good. Also funny that I've heard that from when Horror Stream was doing his game shows. That was part of his trailer clip. Oh my gosh, I'm glad that he's well and is enjoying his work, but I do kind of miss when him not streaming. Oh, who, me? Not you. Never. I don't let Allie convince me to do more projects and to think about how to incorporate radio antenna into a corset with secret pockets and clips, and for all your subversive sewing comms needs. Phoenix, can you explain what you're doing? I am taking the tiered level and the length that is the bodice section. I'm finding each end and putting a pin in there, because then I'm just going to divide and conquer by halves. So what I mean by that is once it's attached, I'm going to take the shorter section, which is the bodice piece, and put a pin so I know where the center is. Then I'm going to do that for the ruffled length, and then I'm going to pin them both together, and then I'm going to continue by halves pinning and gathering. It will all make sense. Trust me. I'm here to not let you know how to do anything. Oh, Shalom, where are we? See, now my opinion is that we need to be part of reshaping language and empowering it. We've collectively lost so many words. Yeah, I think there's a case that can be made for the preservation of language and meanings of words. I'm not for the overuse of words in situations that actually end up undermining a particular word, and this attempt that the meanings of words are, there's words are being misused and misunderstood by some folks, and I think it's a problem. Yeah, why did they need like skibbity and whatever stuff to be added to the Oxford? There's some words that should be in the slang dictionary, but I don't know if they warrant admission into the proper. Okay, so now we can see him holding it up. There's the center, and I'm just going to put a pin so I remember where it is. Ooh, these fine pins just slide so nicely in between the warp and the weft of this silk. Okay, so that layer's done. So now I can do the same for the longer length, but I need to find, all right, this part trips me up a little bit because I need to hold all 4 layers together and find the right layer, which should be on the outside. There we go. And just slowly walk my fingers down towards the center. Ah, Shalom. I would much rather have Allie's photo next to the entry for evil than have the old skibbity toilet. Oh no. I mean, I suppose that can be twisted and taken out of context. There's nothing wrong with having something to stop the evil eye by the door. It's okay. Oh, that was perfect. Phoenix, if you had just thought and used maths, it was 4 links. The middle was going to be where that center seam was in the middle of the pieces. But brilliant. We made it both ways. It worked, which is good. Checks out. Jess, you're off to make 2 videos for the week. Awesome. Stephanie and my new quilt. And I hope you all have a great day. Awesome. I hope your video session goes well. Don't forget to unmute yourself and make sure that your video card has got enough memory space for it. All right. You have fun videoing. Oh, TTFN Jess. I am back to finding my centers and pinning so I can pin ruffles. Oh, that was good. This is the welcome to the centering your seams with Phoenix. We take a deep breath, we find the center, and we stab it with our pins. And then we rinse and repeat until we're done. But now I have 3 pins in here, and I can start taking from the tiered section that's longer, finding the half, and then just pinning around in a half and doing this, that, and the other thing. Allie, take care, Jess. Looking forward to Steph. Awesome. Shalom. I love Allie. The evil thing is 100% language, tongue in cheek. I'm 100% putting pleats in here. Because no, I could do it by hand and do that fancy gauging with the pleats. But I've actually, you know what? I'm just gonna fudge around with the pleats. I've got the centers. I'm just gonna stick pins until I have something that is all attached. It'll be fine. Nobody's gonna be taking a measuring tape and seeing Phoenix. Are those pleats evenly spaced and like perfectly perfect? Nobody does that. Except for weirdos. Oh, can I make a joke? I'm Fortunately we don't have the Pedro Pascal equivalent for pleat observations. Yeah, no thank the weirdos. What else is on my list? Oh, speaking of frightening topics, though, when we were at the discount grocers, Dove found package of dehydrated shrimpies. He was going to get them for cat food, but they're in the human food section, so we might have to try them, and or we might have to have one as a reference to sketch our radioactive shrimp, because shrimp aren't scary. Unless they're those fancy cesium 131 ones. Okay. Enough of that. What's Phoenix? I'm gonna 1 3. Is it 3? Oh, I had a thing I wanted to question about, and I can't remember the name. That space object, is it 3i Atlas? Tell me more. What's the speculations here? What's going on? Let's see here, Ellie. I have seen what people think is perfect so far. Oh, so far up close. Yeah, ooh. Though it seems like the old Victorian sewing manuals, like there's what they say, how they say you should do it, but then from what I hear about folks extant observations of extant garments, the written word and the tangible object are cousins but not identical twins. Oh, let's see here, Allie. Give the shrimp vampire fangs, instantly scary. Yes, we will have radioactive vampire shrimp to sew next week. Okay, yeah, 3i Atlas. It says, you are. I know if I don't know, I'm like either Allie or Killer is going to come to my rescue. Unless Rumble does, but thanks Rumble, my favorite worker lurkers. Allie, it should be besides us today, 2 moon distances away from us, actually. Oh, interesting. Because I was listening to a bunch of retired lieutenant colonels and a few other retired folks, which I know, roll your eyes. Some of the rhetoric, some of the words come out of those chaps' mouths is interesting, but there was one theory posited that the debacles between the Epstein list, the what chicanery handling of the Charlie Kirk assassination so far, plus that FBI field office, the chief of that office was there for just a few months and then removed. And if I recall correctly, may or may not have been a Pakistani immigrant. So the the theory, the hypothesis that the horribleness, the chicanery with all of these incidents, if 3i Atlas is this gonna bring the aliens or whatever it is, and something like cataclysmically out of this world and alien is gonna happen, then what do these little trivial things, like, these things don't matter. to people who may have more information, allegedly. Did I? Oh. So, I guess. What? Did I really? I think I started pinning from the wrong side, and I pinned a twist into my ruffle. Stellar. So, what I'm going to do to prevent that from happening a second time, Phoenix is going to be smarter, and start pinning the ruffles from the center fold outwards to the open sections rather than the other way around. Because then I can't add a twist to it, but I'm just going to leave the part that's already pinned because I don't feel like unpinning it. Yeah, is this 3IL, is it alien tech? Is it a meteorite? What is it? Why does it keep changing colors? Why does it keep moving in a predictably unpredictable way, which I guess is part of the stuff that makes it weird? I haven't had enough bandwidth to know, to have more other than the sugar coating of this story. I don't have the good creamy guts to it. I don't have the creamy center for it. I think there's some interesting speculations, but I'm just gonna wait. Oh, let's see here. Allie, what? Phoenix, like the present events are just to throw us off the really bad stuff, like the comet crashing into or aliens invading? Allie, you are so good at interpreting the way I use words. If you need a Phoenix translator, I would just read Allie's comments. Yes. Yes, my good sir. That's what I've heard this speculation, and I was like, huh. Why put out the kitchen fire when the forest is burning? Is one option on the table. Oh, let's see here. Allie, maybe also could be that it will collide with another comet 20 times bigger, and then we get showered by fragmentary comets of all the sizes of the 3i Atlas. Oh, that's good too. Maybe. Wouldn't that be something? Yup. Or do we just need to bend over and be prepared for the Probins? I don't know. I have no idea. All things are possible. Because I think I've read at least one story that told me so. Yeah, but I could see a narrative where if people who were in the know knew that something even more that was going to take more resources to manage was on the way, who cares about the little shit? It's insignificant. So I don't know. That's just what I heard and what I'm sharing. I don't really have a fully formed thought or opinion on it yet. What I do know is, regardless, I'm just going to continue to make fabulous clothes, because at least my clothes I need to feel comfortable and know I look good, darn it. If I can get away with weird secret pocket belty things in lieu of pockets in garments, because I don't wear the same one piece every day, I think I would enjoy that. Yeah, lots of little comet asteroid fragments. That would be something. We will just have to wait and see, because I think the jury is out still on what are up. Or is it just going to be a whole big nothing burger? Like, we're just been built up with all these promises of excitement and all these new things, just to be let down and disappointed again. And boy, oh boy, are we good about being disappointed. I don't know. We'll just wait and see together. So I'm just pinning in. Have I've been chatting and doing stuff, but not having the fabric on camera. Ow! There we go. Let's just readjust here. Oh, Ellie, is it is a plan that they had and used in the pandemic. Actually, yeah, that's yes. Yeah, they're not even using new. They're the same game is being played, and they're using the same playbook. And after a few go arounds, or I dare I say, pawns in the game really ripped whatever last vestiges of wool and thoughts of genuine goodness in all humans just got ripped away. That kind of took it all, but that's all right. I feel comfortable and better in the now, knowing what I do know now, and my ability to see is worth the pain of that band-aid being ripped off. Oh, that playbook was written in 79, you think? Possibly that might some of it probably started there. I mean, I think some of the not I think pieces of it as I okay, no roller wheels on Silk, please. There we go. I would posit that there's pieces that are just carried over into whatever new iteration and name they're calling MK Ultra, switch out LSD with SSRIs, and in-person observation with Discord. Yeah, let me go with that yeah, that's where I see that's pieces that I see on the board, or a version of the board. All right, I'm going to now just unpin the side that I pinned in the first place because it's twisted. And we'll go back and redo it, but from the center outwards, and go from there. Yes, they've been practicing, because it's not like we can assume like, oh, these things don't exist anymore. No, they just have new names and new players. But I suspect that some version of the end game of how can we use readily available tools to nudge folks down certain paths or habits or thought patterns, just cause there's never any nefarious reasons for activity like that. There's absolutely no reason that they should only be looking at language and rhetoric on one side of the aisle. Heaven forbid that sunlight is the best disinfectant and we don't look at all of the sides, because is that us back there? Are, is that you over there? Oh, let's see here. Allie, well, modern warfare at least, and parts do cross over. Oh, Bio attacks are also pandemic. Bio attacks are also pandemic. That is another way to, yes. And Allie says mass casualty events are also meteor strikes. And nothing anyone can do about it. So don't. Right. If you can't, why spread all that fear and panic and civil discord and unrest? It's what, just enjoy, just carry on like nothing's ever going to happen. We're withholding this for your own good. It's really okay. And Allie says, it is how I know it has been most of my life. Oh, yeah. And I think it makes it extra special and fun to try to find good things and be good humans when you're when there's this like sense of impendingness. But shit's gonna happen. You gotta have clothes to be fabulous. And remember, if you're gonna go out in your underwear, make sure it's old-fashioned underwear. Don't go out in your bra and underpants. Cause everybody knows what you're, if you have any tools, or more likely your lack thereof tools and knowledge. Even if you had a tool, do you know how to use it? I'm not sure. I know, Allie, can you imagine 8 billion people being mental? Yeah, I think it's way easier to just, if 3i Atlas and the ramifications and the likely outcome is the end of the earth, it's probably just better that we're here together sewing and chit-chatting and petting your cats and enjoying your family or whatever loved ones. And just have it be good. We don't need fighting in the streets for the last of the toilet paper so you're prepared after whatever the aliens are going to do. I think I want it to be aliens. If I don't want to be destroyed, but I'd kind of be down for the alien option if I do say so myself. There'd be so much drinking and substance use, probably the amount of partying and crashes. Ugh, might be a problem. They might run out. How, heaven forbid. Oh well. Oh, Allie, three interstellar atlases might be many in a row. Never. Oh, you're right. That could, their flying formation could be in a single line that subsequent followers are occluded by the main, or they're just smaller, so you can't see them on the sides. Oh, well, at least I'll have something bright and shiny. I'll make sure I put on my brightest, most sparkliest purple mascara and glitter and shiny highlighter so that they know to make sure I get beamed up first. We will glow so hard that they'll say, I think that's the circus over there. Should we go check on and see what they're up to? Because I've heard somebody's already trying to corner the market on having the human alien dating app. Somebody's already working on that. But do we have entertainment for them to go to? Do they have a circus where they can have sparkly costumes and all that jazz? Don't know. But Allie says, plus, will 3i hit anything on the way out of the solar system, right? I don't know yet. Look at the look at the NASA known asteroid belts and that trajectory. Yeah. There's a lot. I'm always, oh no. Says Allie, the interstellar had never been tracked, only theoretical, but 3 in a row is not ordinary. Okay. I completely misunderstood. Thank you for correcting me, Ellie. I appreciate that really big capital no. So Phoenix, you misunderstood. You didn't get it right. What I did get right is where this last pleat is going to go. There's a section that's going to have slightly less pleats at the bottom, but that's going to be towards the center front, which will be nice because then it'll be a little bit more smooth and look more densely pleated around towards the back. And I'm here for a smooth front and a ruffled back. It's partly, I might be figuring out how to move the TV from one spot to the other spot so I can turn, because I don't need the viewfinder on the camera if I'm seeing me on the big screen. But then I can read. I don't need stronger prescriptions for my reading glasses. I just need a screen in my field of vision along with where the camera is. But Dev was so excited. He's like, you can actually see the whole of you. He much prefers this view rather than the Hello, Freya Froofers. I had to turn my head to the camera. But we'll continue to be the best little work in progress we can be. But I got all this pinning done, so let's see if we can pin this pleated section once I find where the bobbin is knotted. Be gone, ye not. Ye not belong here. Mm-hmm. Okay, what? This must have been one of the ones I did by hand. Sometimes my shuttle bobbins the thread likes to make knots on itself, and I get confused. Oh no, let's see here. Allie, plus you have a scary present theory on modern glaciation. You did predict the Barbados Category 5 hurricane a couple years ago. Why and how came a week in advance using the theory? And you were right. Allie, tell me more. Tell me more. What's Allie's unifying theory of Let's see here. May have just been a lucky guess too, maybe, but I'm gonna bet on a little bit of wisdom, experience, and well-developed critical thinking skills have brought you to a place where you kind of have superpowers and can see the future. What the? Wow, why did I bother winding bobbins if I just have to unwind them to find the shitty section? Alright. Let me rewind what I can. I don't really want to waste all that bobbin thread. Actually, Phoenix, you don't waste it. You stuff it into little petals so you can sew it again into more silly stuff. Except for the stuff that we do actually throw out. I know, it's been kind of a quiet hurricane season thus far, too, except for the tropical the rain that came into Southern California. Oh, and the landslides down there in, where was it, in San Bernardino County, I believe. And all that rain, if there going to be some more slippage on the earthquake fault lines, because that water traveling down to those cracks and crevices. Oh, the pattern is starting to get... Oh, let's see here. No one else was predicting this. It was due to the outburst from Greenland that pressed the ocean current to do that. That pattern is starting to get into the media cycle now. Huh. Yeah, because there have been quite some interesting, um, the Kuril Kamchatka. There's been a lot of tectonic movements, plate shifts and drifts and slow slips and subduction zones. You just showed the effect. Yes. Ailey's demonstrating in real life all the crazy. Thank you. Let's sew this trim down, because I'm gonna have a hard stop when it comes to the Phoenix. You're supposed to attach the yoke, and I'm gonna look down and be like, I haven't. That's true, but that also requires that I finish stitching the yoke, and I have not. Allie, I do say I much appreciate you showing the effect rather than being the effect. Unless you are the butterfly that causes the interesting, what's the word I'm looking for? Deformations in the universe to cause such amazing things to occur as a result. And Allie says it will pick up. Hurricanes might come one after another later, and part of the glacierification event theory, 12-foot snow from a category 3 going over top of a cold Canada. Oh, interest. Oh, her snowacanes, snow clones, not interesting, Allie. And once that current dives down and doesn't bring warmth north, that will happen. That, because that kind of goes along a little bit with the um the magnetic pole shift stuff that's also allegedly happening currently and has happened in the past. And we just need a little bit more volcanic events to end up with maybe another mini ice age like we've had in the past. In the dark ages, when it was so cold. But that could have so many things. Oh, and once that current dives down and doesn't bring bring all the warmth back, right? Because that's going to change. Oh, there's the climate change that they're worried about, and then there's the climate change that isn't even on their radar. It's like they've got the words for the right things, but they've got the right language, but they're looking through the wrong end of the binoculars. And that's not even a good analogy. The magnetic pole shift stuff is another theory. Okay, so but can we superimpose theory? Great. So many yes. So yours is about the changing in the glaciers and the water temperatures. If I think I'm understanding words. Iceland is preventing large volcano breakouts. Is that possible? Is some of that as a result of the drilling into for the geothermal energy sources? Because are they preparing to create themselves a gigantic disaster with the geothermal drilling going on at Compey Gray? Because that just sounds like a disaster that they know they're going to cause. And they're like, well, it's green. Oh, Ellie, they think they can change climate change. They can change climate change. No, we can't. Right. All we can do for climate change is observe it and see, like, what do we need to do so that we're going to be able to adapt to this? Because we're not the ones in control of this disaster. It's not us. And we're just going to have to sit on our hands and see what comes of it. Oh, well, that's super. Just okay. And I need to be over here. Do 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 do. Ew, Allie, it has. So we have seen in the polar ice cores up to 3 degrees soon. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so much stuff, and I'm really curious for that more reasonable. Those tiny, self-contained, itty bitty packages to be able to have residential localized nuclear from all of the waste product nuclear materials floating around. That's kind of fascinating. This like tiny little thing, it's going to last 20-25 years. Because weren't they also talking about that as self-contained nuclear for submarines and for shipping? Because that these new Green Deal goals are the antithesis. Like, they say the right words again, but they don't mean what they. It's a false bill of goods. Oh, Allie, we have already altered the climate with using carbon. We need a time machine, yes, to go back and tell them in the Bronze Age to not burn the black rocks and to plant a tree for each one we take, right? It's this there's no going back. There is also natural radiation, right? This is very true, which is funny when to me in the context when folks are arguing of like, I don't like to get x-rays done, or I don't want to do screening. Oh, it's usually, yeah, chest x-rays for whatever reason, or for a little x-ray. And then the questioning look and how to manage the fact that a flight across the country of the United States is going to expose you to more radiation than a single chest x-ray will expose you to. So just, if one scares you and the other doesn't, you might have the wrong scary beast under the bed. Oh, Allie, they have, oh, there have been subs that are nuclear powered go missing. Maybe that's when the giant squid stole them. The giant whale from Moby Dick said, "You're mine. You're my new play toy." Very bad rads. Oh, you have seen a super radioactive rock used in building walls. Oh, man. Oh. That might glow. Yeah, I guess today should have been the glow show. We've got Jess the Glowy. We've got radioactive shrimp. We have nuclear waste and glowing. Today, the circus is here for all your glowy needs. But also, does Phoenix have an eyeshadow palette with special markings on the shadow that shows up under the UV blacklight? The answer might also be yes. No, 100% yes. Oh, to put the, okay, green. I'm getting so excited to film so much fun stuff in this new and improved studio space. You stay tuned. Pre-records that Phoenix has not made the likes of in years. No talking, just music, hula hoops, moving around, making a fool of herself. I see that in my future. If you don't enjoy that, you don't have to watch it. That's okay. I'll still be here sewing. We'll do that too. But part of the fun of sewing is, can Phoenix hula hoop in it? The answer usually is yes. The real question is, what tricks can she do? Because certain tricks are made much easier. No, do have certain costuming requirements. That's for me to know and not have to bore you with. Hold on a second. Can you please stop yelling at the door? You're not going. Oh, you're in. Get. Oh. Hey, Thundercat. Yeah. Come here. Where are you? Come here. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, goodness gracious. You are so noisy and loud. Just don't rip the silk with your claws. Do you have anything to say? Do you have any comments for your fans? And now he's trying to chew through the microphone. Fortunately, I've got the cord. Any comments? All right. Yeah, dude. Where am I? I do have half a thought. Okay, my full thought actually is I'm going to stitch the last of this tier to this bottom section. And I think, unless somebody twists my arm really hard, I might end the show there because Rumble Studio is being funny, and my other device that I was checking that chat on, the batteries died, so we're starting before I come apart at the seams. I'd rather end on a high note than needing to bring out Stabby the Stitch Ripper or We Have Bloodshed, because I don't really feel like bleeding on my new silk. But I got a couple inches left here, so just a little more. Yeah, we'll see what this week brings. Things are funny. Nothing is truthful. It's all smoke and mirrors. So much smoke and mirrors. But also with the change of the seasons, it was reminding me that I need to go through my stuff and switch out for some more cooler weather appropriate stuff, because the hot weather stuff is kind of coming to the end of its season. Yeah, my brain and tactical costuming. It's a thing I'm thinking about. Also thinking about those scrap mixed materials grab bags from MAS Tactical. They sell like webbing and yards of tactical fabrics that I don't really understand how to explain the words because I don't know that vernacular as well. But would it be funny for Phoenix to order a box maybe and do a scrap-tastical tactical fabric something or other? Ah, Allie, as people in the dark say, time will tell. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. We're going to continue to attempt to see where we can shine light in the darkness, because sunlight being the best disinfectant, and I am not going to fight and argue with folks, but the part of me that can't deny the notion of a little bit of selfless service, and some professions are more callings and not, you can do it and be an asshole, but you're better at it if you come at it from a selfless service and not from being a money asshole. Oh, let's see here, Allie, your brother used to do that's right, used to do research for the X-Files, and it's true, the truth is out there. A elevator vest A Kevlar vest corset. We'll see. I don't. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. Tactical corset, yes. Kevlar, I don't know. But what if, oh, Phoenix, what if we did like one of those fancy nylons and instead of put boning, we did soft plate? Let me think about this and how much money we want to think about spending on this project. Yes, stay tuned. We are in the works of putting together tactical corsets from Blammo. Do you need something that it offers protection and the best support? Are you looking to have at hand's reach all of your most important tools without having to hike up your pants, go through your purse, dig through that fanny pack? Well, you stay tuned. We might be cooking up something special in the here at the costume shop for you. Stay tuned. Product does not really exist. And Blammo, well, sorry for besmirching your good name. Oh, Allie, did the drill sergeant tell you to suck it in? Well, now we have the Oh, did the sergeant tell you to suck it in? If so, we've got the corset for you. Are you worried about not making tape at your next evaluation day? We might got you covered too. Can't help with the scale, but we can make sure that your pants fit. Oh, and medieval armor. Maybe that too. But I'm not ready to spend. I don't need money for this project. But I really want to make this project the MOS Tactical scrap kits because I think I've got hardware, I've got some webbing. Before we look for materials, maybe next we'll start group sketching and see what Phoenix thinks she needs. What do we need in this? What do I think I need? Or in let's see, butt. All right, since Rumble's shit in the bed, my butt is going numb. Oh, Phoenix, you know what? Before you do that, why don't you like hold up what you sewn so that you can like show your fans because they spend so much of their time. Yeah, so it ends just above the knee. It's gonna swirl. It's gonna have a beautiful embroidered eyelet yoke. Oh, and I'll pull some ribbons, some trims because they're in the tub where the camera's sitting on. So I've got notes, so I'm gonna look at some stuff to see if I can make Wednesday's show even a little bit more awesome. At least in yes, I'm going to try to be a little bit better on Wednesday than I was today because we like to try to improve. All right, everybody, you've been great. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day. Thank you for my chatters who there's been a vote for them to be the carnies. If you let me know in the comment section what you think about that because chats get to name themselves. I don't. I just think that's the way it should go. So that's the way we're going to do it. All right, Phoenix, you are yammering on. Take a deep breath, kid. Don't wait till tomorrow to be fabulous today, and don't laugh at others unless you've laughed at yourself. And I will be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Maybe I'll be wearing this schmata if I decide to sew the rest of it myself, or maybe we'll still be working on it. I don't know. We'll find out together. All right, you guys have a great rest of your week. Be awesome. Find some joy. Remember to do stuff with your hands. Enjoy being analog and why not be 2 centuries ago than last century? All right, I'm out of here. You're awesome. All right, bye.